2 seed in the playoff, the Indiana Hoosiers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. This one will be fair caught. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Trucks through the defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype of the playoff game, I'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Send the back in motion. He shreds the tackle. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires this one deep middle. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 20. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Spins away from defenders. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Hoosiers looking to run some tempo here. And they'll go right back to him on first down.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's got some space. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards of pop like that.
Third down coming up after that running play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they wrap him up, and the gain is good enough for a first down.
A nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Tackle made after the completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
And the Rebels are in the red zone. Quick pass, the catch is made. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. be the last play of the quarter coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. Ole Miss 14, Indiana 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Running past the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Hoosiers looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Second down play coming up. There's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So here we go now. Third and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Can they pick up the first on the ground? And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down.
I don't know if there's much more he could have done on that play. Sometimes it's not necessarily a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. It's the defense just does a nice job at the line of scrimmage, and they make a play.
They'll pass from the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on fourth down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT is good and still trailed on. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Checks this down to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Second down after that previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking right. This one caught. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
On third down, he drops to throw. It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
The Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes him pay for it.
And the Rebels looking to cash in the red zone. And the back gets the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. The Hoosiers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. That's a bullet over the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They spot the ball for 40. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's that defense shifting again. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Lets it go. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to the left. Makes the grab, a chance to score. 4th set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, you pick up some big yards.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back has it on the screen now. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Well, they roll the dice here, call that play, and it works out. They get points on the board. They cut into the lead. Now you got a ton of momentum going in at halftime to make some adjustments and come out feeling that you can come back and win this game.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Hoosiers will kick it deep to begin the second half. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now it's second down here. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Ball handed off. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's White. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
That's exactly what the coach, I'm sure, talked about there at halftime, is the defense is going to be out there on the field first. We're down in this football game. We got to get pressure on this offense, come up with some plays, and get the ball back to our offense. And that's exactly what they have a chance to do now.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside of the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And the back now goes in motion. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's picked for a third time tonight. And he's got some open field ahead. Across midfield. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Hand off to the right side. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, when you go against man-to-man coverage, you need some help from the quarterback. It's easy to look at the quarterback and say, why didn't he make this throw? But his intended target needs to get some separation against that man coverage to be able to open up the opportunity.
Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack.
It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Ole Miss 24, Indiana 14.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Linebacker is maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. He's escaping the pocket now. They chase him down and try to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Snags a good throw. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a 1-possession game.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back in motion now. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Indiana. This game is far from over. Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. The pocket. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
But it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Sack on 1st down. It's 2nd down. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
Well, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
And the Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He pulls it in for a big gain. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down to the 27-yard line.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on 3rd down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion and a first down, and they keep that clock moving.
The Rebels moving quickly down the field here. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Oh, the read option here, and the quarterback keeps it. I thought he was going to get out and maybe take this downfield for big yards. The defense very fortunate to keep him to a shorter gain.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. And the Rebels looking to cash in this red zone trip. They'll try and run it with the fullback. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
The Rebels will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And the defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
Chris, how about this? You're inside the red zone. You get the 4th down. You go for it. You show that aggressive approach. Your players love that you show confidence in them, and you're rewarded with a first down.
First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. And they'll take a knee with less than a minute to play. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W.